Lesson 14.3 is evaluating logarithms level 1. So this is going to look totally new to you. You've never seen it. We'll talk about it more if you take pre-calc with me. But a logarithm is not a difficult concept. It just looks totally different than anything you've ever seen. So let's talk about what a logarithm is. In simplest terms, the easiest way I can explain it, a log is more likely what I call it, is another way of writing exponents. So logs and exponents kind of go together. A log answers the question, how many of a number multiply together to make another number? That sounds like an exponent. A log function is the inverse of an exponential function. They're inverses, they're opposites, kind of like multiplying, dividing, and adding, subtracting, and squaring, square rooting. They're undoing each other. So here's what a log might look like. Log, and then it has a little subscript. So I'd say log base, whatever, base b in this case, of a equals x. How I change that into an exponent is, since this is my base, the base of the exponent is always the big part, raised to a power, so I would put base is b. Then it goes to the x power equals a. So I always remember it doing this kind of little circle deal. Base b raised to this power should equal this. So this needs to be raised to what to make that. Okay, so let's try a couple that are going to be easy once you know what this notation means. It says, what is each value? So if this is log base 2 of 2, doesn't have anything equal, but put equals question mark. So then if I wanted to answer this question mark, I would say the base of my exponent is 2, raised to what power makes 2? Well, it would have to be 2 to the first power. So our answer is 1. That's all it is. Number 2, log base 3 of 27 equals what? So again, my base of my exponent is 3. 3 to what power would make 27? And so this would have to be 3 to the third power. So your answer is 3. Because 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 3 is 27. And number 3, log base 4 of 256 would equal what? Base is 4, raised to what power would equal 256? And let's say you didn't know. So just come over here on your calculator and insert in 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. There it is. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 is getting multiplied together, so it must be 4 to the fourth power would make 256. And that's all a log is. It gets a little more complicated, but that's just what it means.